Let's see here. Let's change this light. Okay, so to end off the night, I have a thought that I want to share. Every single day, we're going to have a new thought that's on our minds for the day. We're going to document it. We're going to have a conversation about it as it pertains to this game of life that we're playing. Since the beginning, day one, okay, I mentioned, who am I? What do I do? Now let's talk about what I do for today. And it has to do with thinking. The thought that occurred to me today, the realization, the conversation that I was hearing in my head all day today had to do with thinking. As of today, I am in Melbourne, Australia. I'm originally from Vancouver, Canada. And when I traveled to Melbourne, Australia, a lot of people asked me, what are you trying to accomplish? Why are you going to Melbourne in the first place? And I would always answer the same way. I'm going there to build the foundation of my business. I'm going there to meet my team members. I'm going there to work in close proximity with my team because proximity is power. And I'm also going there to see with my own eyes what I am building and the successes or the the foundation that we're building all through the internet. For the last year and a half, I've never been able to experience what I've built. So that's my answer to most people when they ask me, why are you going to Melbourne, Australia? But to me, that was always a surface level answer to what I do. Now that I've been here for about 2.5 weeks, I've been contemplating on that question over and over and over again. Why am I here? What is it do I want to achieve or take away from this trip? What is the one thing that I'm learning most while I'm here that I want to bring home and do better at, okay? And it dawned on me that a lot of what I'm experiencing here, although it is a new environment, when I'm paying attention to my thoughts, I'm noticing that they are the same thought patterns that I have back at home. Even though this is a brand new environment, even though I don't live with my partner, even though I'm not at home with my dogs, even though I'm away from family and friends, I'm in a new environment, but I'm still noticing similar thought patterns and behaviors. So if that is the case, what do I need to work on? So I came to realize that I came back to Melbourne to think. I came here to think because when I'm here in Melbourne, I don't have the same distractions as I would back at home. And if I do feel like I have the same distractions here, that has nothing to do with my environments. It has to do with what I'm thinking about. Does that make sense? Did I explain that properly? So back at home, I have my set of behaviors and thought patterns, and I go through my day-to-day taking actions and making decisions based on those thought patterns. And now that I'm in Melbourne, Australia, after spending 2.5 weeks here, although I am meeting the team, we're working on the business in close proximity, I'm in a different environment, I'm still finding myself having similar thought patterns and similar behaviors. So if that is the case, environment isn't a variable. Environment doesn't even fucking matter. Because I can be in a different country right now and I can still have similar thought patterns. So that's what's fascinating for me. Okay, this morning I just woke up and I was just paying attention to what I was thinking about first thing in the morning. I wrote a passage that I shared on Instagram. We came here to think. I'm in Melbourne. I'm in a whole new environment. And because I know that my environment is not a variable, then it all comes down to what goes on up here. And if what goes on up here, I only have 100% capacity, what is the percentage of my thoughts that aren't helping me? How do I release that? Okay, for example, I come from home where I had 2 pets. The reason why I said I had is because one of them passed away when I came here. I came from a home with pets. And when I came to Melbourne, Australia, the intention was to be away from my pets so that I clear up space in the mind, so that I can put it towards the business, towards myself, towards improving my skills, my abilities. That was the objective. But now that I'm here in Melbourne, Australia, staying with my colleagues and my peers, they have 2 pets here. They have a dog and they have a cat. So even though I wanted to leave home, to leave behind the distractions of my pets, who I love so much, right? But I just needed time away where I didn't have to care about having to walk my dogs. I didn't have to care about feeding them. But now that I'm here, I'm in an environment where I still get triggered by seeing Andrew and Sam's pets. So you can see, I wanted to escape. I wanted to walk away from my responsibilities and the noise, only to come to a brand new country with the exact same trigger points. So that's what I mean when I'm now going to answer the question, what are you going to Melbourne for? The answer is always going to be, I'm going to think. Because when I'm here in Melbourne, all of my responsibilities in terms of what I have back home is being taken care of, or is being supported while I'm gone by my partner, by my family. So that when I come here, I don't have to have my thoughts on those things. I can put my thoughts towards building, developing, growing. And then when that time is done and when I go back home, I come back better. I'm able to handle now and manage my responsibilities even better than I did than the time I came to Melbourne, Australia. So coming here, it is like a hyperbolic time chamber. If any of you guys have watched Dragon Ball Z growing up, if you don't know what it is, search it up. But coming here is exactly like a hyperbolic time chamber. Because when you go into the hyperbolic time chamber, your existing environment is no longer there. You're in a new environment where time slows down in that environment. But in the external world, it actually goes really fast. That's what happens here in Australia. Time slows down here, but the days go by really fast. And the reason why time slows down here is because I'm present. The thoughts that I would normally have back at home has cleared up, so that I can take in more of the present moments. Therefore, time slows down, but the days go by really fast. That's how it works in a hyperbolic time chamber. So that's what I wanted to share for today. Okay? Thinking is the hardest thing anyone can do, because a lot of us don't think enough. Every day we're being influenced by the information we receive from our senses that we never take time to think, to actually listen to what's going on up here, to pay attention to the information that we're taking in each day, and to let go of the information that doesn't serve us, and working on the information in our minds that does serve us, that moves us forward, that gets us to where we want to go. And that's how I am playing this game. Every day, these conversations that I'm having right here, every day is just an opportunity for me to filter what goes on up here, to understand the information that I've processed for the day so that I can move forward tomorrow, so that I can do better tomorrow, so that I can improve myself, progress through this game, achieve what I want to achieve so that I can take care of my family, my loved ones, take care of my community, and uplift everyone else in this game. So that's all I got for tonight. I wanted to talk about thinking, because thinking is the most important thing we can do for ourselves. But with that being said, welcome to Transformative Thoughts. My name is Kenny. Thank you for listening. If you're interested in self-development, entrepreneurship, business, philosophy, spirituality, anything esoteric, this is the place, because I'm interested in all of that stuff. And like I said, every day we're going to be sharing a thought that was most prominent on our minds. So I hope you enjoy. I hope you got some type of value out of this, and I will catch you in the next one. Thank you.